Which one of us do you think is more naturally talented?
No, not even doing an intro?
Oh, have we done intros before?
Well, we're usually like, hello.
Are we?
Yes.
I could have sworn last time I was like, so you wanted to talk about your mother.
I'm pretty sure there was still like a hello. And then I was trying to intro something else, and then you were like,
and I interrupted.
you're like, your mom.
Well, I think it worked well. It gives some flavor. Hello is what you like say to business associates. Like,
Give
hello.
some flavor. I think it's just brusque.
Brusque flavor. The flavor of brusque. I don't know what that means, by the way.
Like short, curt.
Yeah.
Look at me. I'm a fucking thesaurus over here.
And you still find the need to swear. I don't know why. I don't know why I'm cool with this barbarianism.
You swear too. What the fuck are you talking about?
I don't think I've ever sworn on this podcast.
Really?
No, I'm sure I have.
I
Fuck
just
you.
believed you.
You're so dumb.
I'm so dumb. I just trust my husband. Well, I don't know. I know in the first one you like made a point because I swore and you were like, wow, Lennox was the first one to break and swear. And I wasn't even thinking about it. I was like, yeah, are we not?
No, I'm just professional. And I
This
bring it all back.
Because this podcast is so professional.
The point is...
You just wanted to talk about my mom's tits for like 10 minutes last
Oh my goodness. No, the joke was I wanted us to have flavor, not be professional. Remember 10 seconds ago when I was like, hello is what you say to your business partner when you ask how white the new printer paper is. I don't want that to be us. I want this to be fun.
Is that what you do at the office?
Yes.
You're the one who works an office job, so...
Yes, I've been missing going into the office, and that is the only thing that I miss is finding out how white the new printer paper is.
Does your office have a water cooler? Is that a thing?
Like not like the jug that you like put into the like container and then you like pull down the little lever. Like the stereotypical one.
Yeah,
No,
you just
not that.
described that. Yep.
We have one that's hooked up to like the plumbing. And
But do people is that like...
Do people congregate there?
And like gossip?
No.
Wow.
I live in a...
So there really isn't any glamour to office life.
Well, hold on.
Because that's the
glamour.
only exciting thing I hear about. I've worked in offices. I don't know why I'm being weird about it. But...
No, the best thing about working where I work is that I get a discount on healthy food. And since I've stopped going in the office, I'm pretty sure my healthy food consumption has tanked really hard.
Yeah.
Because at least like 3 times a week, I would have a big boat full of like spinach, like some tomatoes, I forget what else, onions, other stuff, I don't know. Just like packed full of nutrients. And now...
Nutrients.
Yeah, not old trees. And now, what vegetables have I had lately? Baby carrots. And I made a point that I even had baby carrots.
Well, and
I had pollock paneer last night. But I looked up the nutrients for that. Nothing much there. Oh, wait, we have to expand on the lore a little bit for people to understand. We had pollock paneer last night. All right, lore over.
For anybody who doesn't know, palak paneer is an Indian dish with like a spinach curry, which is the palak, and then paneer is this cheese.
It's Indian cottage cheese.
Oh shit! What the fuck are we doing with cottage cheese?
I don't
That
know.
shit's so much better.
Dude, I bought some cottage cheese today. A little container of it just for myself because I know you're not into it.
It's too creamy and rich.
Dude, it is creamy and rich, and I like it. I got Chipotle flavor. I never got Chipotle flavor before.
I didn't even know they flavored it. That sounds disgusting.
I didn't know either. I figured I'd give it a try. It had like 30 more calories, but it also had like 4 or 5 more grams of protein in it. I was like, that's worth 30 calories.
Chipotle peppers have protein, or like what? How?
I don't think.
Because that doesn't make sense.
I'm not saying the flavoring is what gave more protein. I don't know. I don't know what they're doing. Maybe they're adding more fat to it. I don't know. I have no idea how cottage cheese is made. And then I double
Dairy Boy doesn't know how cottage cheese is made.
I've told you it's not about the quality. It's also not about the science. It's about the quantity.
The consumption.
The quantities.
Okay.
So, back to business.
Quantities, because it's from a cow.
Ew. But actually, smart joke. Smart joke. I'll give you that one.
I guess I'm the dairy boy now.
You have a dairy boy in you. A future dairy boy.
I do. I know I have a little dairy boy in me.
Well, not yet. You will be, though. Or is this something that's inherently
But I'm
past?
gonna be the ultimate dairy boy because I'm gonna be producing milk to feed the dairy boy.
You're missing one key component of being a dairy boy.
What is that? Is it being from Wisconsin? Because our baby's not gonna be from Wisconsin.
No, it's that you're not a boy.
Oh.
I thought you were like kidding. Like, is it like, like purposely not getting it right? No, it's that you are a lady, a woman.
And still, I am more of a dairy boy than you.
I mean, right now.
Because my womanly maternal tits are going to be creating milk for our child.
They're going to be. They're not yet.
But they're like prepping. What are your tits doing?
Prepping.
Jack shit. That's what your tits are doing for this kid.
Yeah, pretty much. I don't use them for work. I don't use them for grocery shopping. I don't use them for cooking. They're pretty useless.
Yeah.
They're just there to look good.
Look pretty.
Look good. All right. So which one of us do you think is the more naturally talented?
But like, talented in what ways?
Okay. Like you can pick up something new, and who do you think would be better at it?
That doesn't seem like naturally talented. That seems like faster learner.
Well, without like really learning much, like.
But like, depends what it is.
Okay. Let's say.
This is like way too vague.
Let's say Super Meat Boy Forever comes out. Neither of us have played it. Who do you think would be better within the first 5 minutes?
You, and I think that goes to show you're more naturally talented in every facet of life. You're right.
Okay.
But like, I think of things like athletically. I think athletically, like natural talent, like built for it. I think I have incredible like natural athletic talent, but I have done nothing to hone it. So if we started something new and athletic, you would be better at it. But just because like you keep yourself in better shape. But I think
Yeah, I have very little physical talent.
Like I think like naturally, like I've got the body and like the build and like the ability to be a really good athlete. I just do nothing about it.
I think I have a body that could be a good athlete.
Have you ever gotten into like swimming?
Because
you're like tall and you got wide shoulders and
can we circle back to this? Speaking of being professional, I want to get back to me being. You said you're talented at stuff at different like sports. For me,
I did not say that.
Whatever. The sport I was best at took the least like talent and most hard work. I played 3 main sports growing up.
Football? Oh, I wanted to see if I could get them.
It started with soccer, and then baseball, and then football.
Football.
And baseball and soccer both take a good amount of like hand-eye coordination, talent with like doing stuff. I was awful at both of them. I was dog poop. Professional as always. Football, I was a lineman. That doesn't take a ton of talent. There's not like a ton of different like cool little tricks you do. It's a lot about like hard work and like if you want it more than the other person. If you're willing to chop your feet faster, if you're willing to get lower, and I was, and that's why I did best at.
Okay. I can't say I know enough about football or any sport to weigh in on that in any meaningful way. So.
You want to get back to swimming?
Yeah. So what did you ever do swimming?
I took swimming lessons growing up, and I stopped eventually just because I got bored of them. Maybe, I don't know. I learned how to swim. So like I think my parents' main goal was accomplished.
Your goal was like, don't have him drown when we're out at the lake.
Yeah.
And like you got it.
My sisters went a couple levels further than me, but I was never really good. Like I can't do the thing where you like what's this what's this called? Like
Swimming?
normal lap swimming. Well, there's the butterfly. There's the
I think
the breast swimming. What's the one where you,
breaststroke? I think that's what that is.
yeah, maybe. I
Because
don't
you're
know.
on your breast.
What you see like Michael Phelps doing when he's going. From
Yeah,
side to
I
side.
I think that's breaststroke, but again,
I didn't
know
get good
very-
at that. I can't do the thing where I put my head up on one side, breathe, and then put it under the water to switch sides as you're supposed to do. I can't
yeah,
do that
yeah,
at
yeah.
all.
Yeah, I can't do that. How are you at treading water?
What are the options? I can do it, or I'm fine.
Well, like, is
It's
it
the easy-
hard for you? Does it take a lot of energy?
I mean, I'm fairly thin and dense, so I'm gonna have to stay pretty active, but it's
So you're bad at
easy. No, it's easy. What?
it. Here's the thing. Okay, so I've had this discussion before because I had it with someone who was talking about, they were talking about when they were in high school or something. They did this weird water treading thing where you had to tread water. I think it was 5 or 10 minutes. Maybe it probably was just 5 minutes. And they were saying all the fat kids did really well. They were fat kids, so it wasn't them just calling people fat.
Right.
They were
Well, they were calling people fat,
well, yeah, I guess so.
but you're implying that's okay to do it when you're fat.
But they were like, me and my fellow fat kids all did really well, and everyone else fucking was struggling because they really had to work for it. Whereas moi, I am phenomenal. I could tread water for hours.
I guarantee I could tread water longer than you.
No.
I guarantee it.
I would put
I would put
a lot of money.
I would
on.
put $100.
I was gonna say I would put $100 that I could do it longer than you.
So we've made bets before, and the largest bet is $5. And I only bet when I'm pretty confident in something, and I assume she's the same. I don't know. She might be a fucking moron.
Here's the thing. Why do you think you could do it longer than me? What is your backup for this?
Okay. I'm more fit than you. Mm-hmm. And 2, I have really good endurance. I have really good endurance.
That's true.
if I unless my bodies start breaking down, my knee when running, when I run too long, my knee is just you gotta stop. If something like that happened, I might stop. But if it was just left up to me and how much strength was left in my body and how far I could push myself, I'm very good at pushing myself. Like I said, how I was good at football.
That is true. Yeah. Here's the thing. I think the only reason I wouldn't win is if mentally I give up. If I just get bored.
That's part of it. Why are you discounting?
But if we have $100 on it, we're getting up first, within 10 minutes of waking up, we're in the pool and we're doing it until I'm tired at 8 p.m. Because here's why I think I would win, and here's what I don't think you're considering.
Okay.
Ya bitch grew up with a pool in her backyard.
Yeah. Okay. That's
And
a pretty
I
big
did
factor.
Yes.
That's a pretty big factor.
Yes. And as you can also probably guess, your bitch didn't necessarily swimming around. So I would just chill in the deep end, just treading water. And it was probably 30, 60 minutes at a time that I would just chill. And I'm so good at it. I have it synced up so that when I breathe in, I'm not stroking because I know when I breathe in, I'm light enough to just stay afloat. So
Wow.
Yeah, I'm really good at it.
Okay. Yeah, you have the technique better down than me for sure. I'll
I
give
think
you that.
physically I could outlast you. I do see how perhaps I would get bored.
Yes.
And you would, but I am also insanely competitive.
So am I. Not
But
quite
you're
as
talking
much,
about
but-
your endurance. My endurance, I'm not just I don't naturally want to endure things. Whereas you're I'm just going to push myself and be a better person. I'm I want to push myself so that I can shame somebody else. I only want to do it in
Pardon
favor
the
of
cat.
winning something.
Does that make you think that you would be better at it than me? Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
No, I'm saying we'd have the same level in this particular situation. But then I have the physical advantage because I'm better at treading water. You are more fit, but I'm so fucking good at treading water.
Me being fit might be against me because I think I'm more dense than you.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, you've
Yeah.
got more muscle for sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
I wonder if being pregnant would make me more buoyant. Probably.
It'd make you a lot more tired though.
Yeah, but it does not tire me out to tread water. Like, I do it so strategically and so gently that I can, like, it takes no energy for me.
And you can't float on your back during this, right?
No.
Okay.
No, like upright, 90 degrees to the ground or
Yeah.
the pool bottom. Yeah. No, I'm just really good at it.
Okay. The much more interesting part of all of this is why would you just tread water in your pool? Were you by yourself? Were you with people? What
I
would
think,
drive you to do this?
what, you don't like just being in water?
No.
You came out of the womb and you're like, never again.
Well, we would go to the beach, like a local lake, with my sisters, and like my mom would take us, and my sisters would be cool with just like dicking around for hours at a time. I just get bored. I just get bored real easily.
Yeah, that's fair. No, I mean, I think I was usually out for like 2 or 3 hours. Probably closer to 2.
You'd just be like treading water for 2 hours.
Yeah, or like sometimes I'd walk around in the shed. Wow, I'm a fucking old person. Just water walking. But no, I just like being in water. Like, it's just very comforting to me.
Oh.
Sometimes though, the water like fucks with my breathing because it's like pressing on my chest, and I'm so.
I thought you said you're really good about your breathing in the water.
When have I said that?
When you were talking about like.
Oh, I'm good at coordinating my breathing with like how buoyant I am, but not. No, because I'm like so weak that like the water really presses against my chest, and sometimes sometimes I'll get like hiccups or something just from being in the water.
You're such a baby.
I know. But well, and then a lot of times it would be my mom and I would go out, and she would like do some laps, and then we would just like hang out.
Okay, that makes
And then I would
more
like
sense.
wrap around her and like full
like
body.
like a little koala or something.
That's exactly what I was gonna say. Yeah, just like a little bit. And like this was like in high school. I mean, I did it when I was younger too, but like I kept doing it. And I was just like, "Hi, mom, hold me."
Was your mother okay with it when you were in high school? Or she
Oh,
like, come
dude.
on, get out of here.
No, she loved it. My mother loves me.
The implications.
No, it was a great time. We just like snuggled in the water. Like, you're just jealous because my mom and I are cute as fuck. We have a really cute relationship. It's true.
You do have a very cute relationship.
Yeah.
You love talking about your mom.
I love my mom. That's why.
Oh, come on. That's not fair. Shall we get into the meat and potatoes of this? As we are 18 and a half minutes in.
Holy shit. How does it happen? We've talked about nothing.
Listen, I'm just really good at this.
I'm not.
What?
I am also an incredibly chatty person. I think that we're both just really chatty people.
Yeah, but I had a great lead in.
I also think
Are you not going to acknowledge? Are you not going to acknowledge that?
I also think that this is like, I was thinking about, you hear about radio personalities or something when they do shows that it's like a
Bob
lot
and Steve sucking dick in the morning.
yes.
K96.
Exactly. You hear a lot that it's like they get a lot of like fatigue from like just trying to talk so much and fill so much space. But I think like we don't have to try for this. This is like how we interact.
Remember last podcast? Okay. I think our next segment could be feedback from the last podcast because there are a few items to note.
Okay. Go ahead.
Do you have anything off the top of your head?
Well, I was going to say, I think we should keep these closer to 20 minutes. So maybe we stop this and then do a part 2.
Yeah, well, let's not lead into a new podcast with let's talk about feedback. But yeah, no. But one of my things was we went way too long, and we were really dragging out, and it became a struggle, right?
Yeah,
Which
I also
you were just saying
no,
that.
no. But I don't know that it was necessarily that we were out of like talk juice. I think it was late. It was for me. It was really late. I think it was like 8:30 or 9 p.m. And I was like, "Wow, the world of the living is not worth it at this point."
I think we were running out of a little bit of talk juice.
Maybe. I also think we don't like plan these particularly well. I think like if we kept having like new subjects, we would definitely be able to keep going for like an inordinate amount of time.
Yeah, like the how talented do you think we are?
Yeah, and then
You
we move.
still have yet to acknowledge that was a good lead-in, a good start, a good topic.
What the fuck does it mean though? Like, my question has not been answered. We have not answered the question because I don't understand it. I think it's too vague.
Well, it had us talking for like close to 20 minutes, and it was good talking. I think we had good chit chats. I think we had good talks.
Yeah. Okay.
There we go. I'm the fucking king. Who's the Dairy King now? But
I'm going to be feeding our child with the dairy I produce.
oh my lord. Yeah, let's end it now. The podcast.
Okay, everybody.
No. I don't think we need to end it now. I don't think we need to end it now. I'm ready. I'm ready for more.
That's what I'm saying. Like, we stop this and we do another one. So, but they're like shorter
Can we finish up the feedback?
because I think it's exhausting.
Can we finish up the feedback?
Yeah, I didn't know you weren't done. You're the one who's like, let's stop it. And then I said, okay. And you're like, you crazy bitch.
I said bit. I do not swear on this podcast, except for when I purposefully try.
Except for when you're
succeed.
purposefully try.
And succeed.
Okay.
All right.
Continue with your feedback.
Audio. I hope it's better.
Yeah, we have 2 mics now.
I put a lot of work into making this.
Yeah, no,
trash.
Quentin cared deeply. I was like, fuck it. The quality of our conversations will carry this forever.
So I worked on it last night. I got somewhat close, and then the software stopped recognizing the mic I'm using completely. And then I got frustrated and stopped. And then today I was like, I'm going to fix it. And then I didn't do anything. And you did your part, which was you want to go work on that?
Oh, yeah.
And then I did.
So we can all thank me. But like, let's not forget that currently the setup is one nice setup microphone and one microphone that I'm holding in my hands. So, like kind of there was effort.
It's better.
Yeah,
It
no.
should sound like probably like 20,000% better.
This kind of reminds me of how like you always like this is like a level of like, ooh, it's fancy. They have 2 mics. But then on the flip side, I'm holding one of the mics. So it reminds me of how you describe me a lot of times. What is it that you say?
You're like a $20 yogurt parfait
With dirt in
with
it.
dirt in it. Yeah. Yeah.
Explain what you mean by that. Tell the listeners.
Okay. You like fancy shit, but you're also real gross. You're like a fancy snob who's gross.
Give some examples, but not.
No. Oh, give examples of fancy shit, but not of gross stuff. Is that what
No.
you're
I was gonna say, but not the one specific gross thing that you use. This one.
Oh.
Anything else though?
Okay. Well, that's not what I even think is the grossest.
Is it the bidet thing?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, tell the listeners then.
I don't want to talk about that because it's too gross.
Okay. I'm sorry to have led you to this thing that Quentin refuses to finish. You can lead a horse to water.
You shouldn't look it in the mouth.
It sounded like you said you shouldn't lick it in the mouth.
Well, I
You
wouldn't be
should
wrong.
also not do that, though. That's probably... I mean, they
Want
have
it to go
square
munch,
teeth.
munch, maybe.
They have square teeth, so it's not like they're made to, like, bite meat off.
Oh, I'm sure it's still freaking good. With very little effort.
How much biting power do you think a horse has?
More than me. And I could bite your finger off very easily. Is what I'm told.
That seemed like a direct personal threat. Like I could specifically bite your fucking dainty, stupid fingers off.
You do have dainty,
stupid bitch.
fingers. I could bite them off easily. Let it be known that I care more about this podcast. Lennox has decided to stop talking, stop paying attention, to start scrolling on her phone.
Well, you're talking. I'm
Oh.
looking up horse.
Oh, okay.
Here, let me do the speech. so
No,
that I-
don't do it. No, I have something
Horse bite power.
else.
Here we go.
According to Equine
Oh.
Health, the jaw strength, masseter muscle, of a horse is about 500 psi, pounds per square inch. Humans are usually less than 200 psi, while a pit bull measures 235 psi, number 3 dog breed in jaw strength.
Okay. So, do you want to
Actually-
lick my freaking butthole or something? Tell me I'm right.
I'm fascinated that Pitbull's jaw strength is only slightly more than people's.
People have, I think, very underrated jaw strength.
Dude, people are out here talking shit about my jaw strength.
Who do you think could eat more beef jerky? Wait. Let's stop that. Because me, obviously.
Yes.
Who do you think could chew up more beef jerky? Who do you think has a stronger jaw? Probably also me.
Why?
I'm just a strong man. You're a weak little woman.
Yeah, but you don't exercise your jaw.
Uh,
You think this singer does not
Singer?
have a strong fucking jaw? Although for singing it's supposed to be very relaxed. But I have a very I have a very tense jaw though. I grind my teeth a lot. There's
oh, baby, you should stop that.
oh, okay. Now I will. I've
How
had
much beef jerky have you eaten in the last month?
none because I can't.
I've had 3 sizable strips.
Yeah, I've
It
also
was
had
a lot of work.
I've also had no alcohol. I've had no deli meats. I've had no raw fish. There are plenty of things I haven't eaten.
You've eaten a lot of cigarettes though.
Yeah, but I'm not smoking them.
Good point.
Ugh.
Should we get to the last point of feedback before we end?
I didn't know how many points of feed. You're talking to me like I know what. Yeah,
I'm talking to you like you're the co-host and I'm the host.
fuck you. I am the podcast.
Who talked first? I'm pretty sure it was me.
Yeah, with your stupid intro.
Which has had us going now for like close to
So-
30 minutes.
What's your final?
The final piece of feedback is my friend Scott Scooby. I was talking to him the other day, and he said he listened to the podcast. And one, he said,
This makes me really nervous.
one, he said it made him really horny, and he had to masturbate.
Oh
And
my
then
God,
2,
good.
After that, he said that apparently at some point I said I would like to be a couple inches shorter, which I have no recollection of, but I believe him.
Recollection?
That's poor form.
Ooh, that was a cackle. No,
but-
I remember you talking about this because it was if you could change anything about yourself physically. And
Wow.
well,
you've listened to this.
it was
several times.
behind. It was like number one was obviously chin.
Yeah.
And then I was like, okay, but what about after that? And I guessed your fingers, and you said no, you'd rather be a few inches shorter.
Actually, I have a new, better answer. My knee's a little shoddy. Like it hurts. I can't run too much.
But it wasn't about like physical function. It was about
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
How did you fit? We had a whole argument about this.
You listened to this several times since.
I have
and
not listened to it several. I've listened to it twice.
How many times have I listened to it?
Said all. Okay, but what did he say about that? What was
He was
it?
just surprised. He's a fellow tall boy. He's a fellow member of the tall boy.
Is he taller or shorter or the same height?
He's shorter.
That's what I thought. Okay.
Come on. I expect better from you. But he said he was surprised that he likes being tall. I like being tall too. But if I was an inch, maybe an inch and a half shorter, I'd still be tall. But the world would just be a little bit more made for me. Like I wouldn't be touching the
Well, but
ceiling
he
of our
is an
basement.
inch or two shorter then. So like,
Yeah. Maybe he's just a piece of shit who should stay in his fucking corner. Oh no! I was so good about not swearing, and then I swore twice at my good
he's gonna
friend.
listen to this and be like, "Oh, okay, little podcast," and then just like shit talk Scott. Fuck that guy.
Maybe
just kidding.
he'll be like during the
I like
horny, like masturbating part during this.
He'll be
so
like,
he won't-
"Oh, humiliate
you
me
won't
more."
have heard it. Yeah.
Maybe he likes it.
No, I doubt it.
No, yeah.
All right, I don't know.
He's a good guy, though. I just want it to be clear that I don't think poorly of him.
I don't think I need to say anything. I'm not going to say anything.
And
at
he's
all 'cause I
not going
won't
to
feel pressured.
because he does not like this friend of his.
No, I like Scott a lot.
I know. Okay, shall we wrap it up?
Yeah, I'm placing it. Okay. As soon as we're ready, I can send us out.
Okay. Well, thanks for tuning in again.
Bye. Oh wait, no, I put the mouse over the record button, not the stop button.
Ha, you bitch. Okay, actually though. Thank you for listening and